Well, hi there everyone, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Monster, where we are taking screenshots by accident, and working on the smeltery, on the Tinker's Construct stuff. So we have got to this stage. We have a working smeltery, and we have all the different parts that we need. Now, I've not explained them yet. They will make more sense when I use them, but this one is called the tool station. It's called the tool station because it is where you can repair the things you've made, and you can also make different weapons and picks and stuff like that. That's really awesome. However, I'm going to dig this up, because there is an upgrade that you can make to this which gives you access to more tools, and at this stage of the game it's really easy to make, so I might just as well do it now. It's called the Tool Forge. This is the tool station, that's the tool forge, and my inventory is a bit of a mess, isn't it? The tool forge is really easy to make because it needs blocks of iron, some seared bricks, and this. None of which I probably actually have, but all of which I can get really easily. All that I need are one. That is a seared brick, is it? It is. 3 seared bricks and some iron to make iron blocks, and I have so much iron now that I could nearly build a room out of it. So iron blocks side and side, that at the top, that in the middle. We have the tool forge. The tool forge is really awesome. Click, click. Because if I plonk it down again, you can see we now have more weapons, do we? Possibly. I'm going to go for yes. More different types of things that you can use. And there are some really awesome ones in here. Right, let us get to work. The first thing that we need for this is the stencil table. The stencil table is where you make stencils of what you are going to make. Now, you can look up what you are going to make, and the first thing that I want to make is actually really simple. I think I just want a pickaxe. It is the basic pickaxe, good for mining stone. There are different ones: the excavator, the scythe, the lumber axe. The hammer is very good, but it does do an area of effect 3x3, which can be a bit of a pain. The mattock is pretty cool, the rest are weapons. The pick is only the really precise one for using on stone, so that is what I'm going to make. It needs a pickaxe head, a one of those, and a one of those. It doesn't actually tell me, does it? Oh, it does. Pickaxe head, tool binding, and a handle. So let us make those. To make those, you start off with these. These are the blank patterns. I made these to make these actual benches. It's wood and 2 sticks. If I put them in, you can see I can make various patterns. I can click next and last to go forwards and backwards. I needed one of these. This is a pickaxe head pattern. I also need the binding pattern. That is a tool binding pattern. So we have those. I could probably use a what have I've lost my words completely, but I'm trying to say chest. I could really use a chest out here to keep these stencils in, but this is okay for now. Now this is the part builder. This is where you turn stencils into basic items. I can put my pickaxe head stencil in, put a bit of stone next to it, and it will make a stone pickaxe head. It will tell you what it can do. What you can't do is make, say, a copper one. This stone pickaxe head is going to be used for casting. So it has this base durability, handle modifier, all these interesting things. So that is one of those. Now what I should be able to do is actually make a paper binding. I can. Now the binding, how to explain this? The pickaxe is made out of three parts: the head, the binding and the handle. The pickaxe head determines how well it mines, what level it can mine to, things like that. The handle affects the durability, it multiplies up how strong it is, how long it lasts. The binding doesn't actually do that much, but what it does do, if you make a paper one, is mean you can add extra effects to it. That's why I'm going to make a paper one. Now, I think it is what I need, just a basic handle and not the... I am probably going completely the wrong way. The basic tool rod. I don't think that's what I need. You know what? I shall make one up anyway, just in case, because it will come in. Now, because this one only needs half a rock, I get a stone shard left over. So now, what do I do with these? I think I could even actually combine them straight in this and get a pickaxe out of it. I can, but it wouldn't be very good. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, what I'm going to use is this thing. This thing I can put these in and make casts with. If I put that in there, there it goes. Now, I have aluminium brass in here at the bottom, so that will be what will be used. If I click on this, I can make a cast. There we go. Pick it out, pick that out, and I have a cast of a pickaxe. I can also make a cast of this tool rod. There we go. So when I have casts, I can now melt any metal I want down and use it to make a one of these items out of that material. Now I have quite a bit of good stuff hanging around, so I think what I am going to do, yes, is make up one of the special alloys. This is an alloy, the aluminium brass. I mixed up some aluminium actually and some copper to make it, and that copper will actually get in the way, so can I get rid of some of it? No, I can't easily, so some of my aluminium is going to be wasted. Never mind. What I can combine that with, which is really cool, is an alloy which is really quite strong. It needs some obsidian and some iron, both of which I have lots of. So let us go out here and put... You see, I've made a load more aluminium brass and only a bit of aluminium, which is a shame, but never mind. Let's put in 4 bits of that and 4 bits of that. Will that actually make us lots of it? I think that'll actually make us a ton of the stuff. Let's just do 2 and 2 to start with and see what we get. And another couple of those. We just need to wait for these to heat up. And what I'm going to do is put this pickaxe head cast back in here. I'm going to pour this alloy into this and make a posh pickaxe head. So let us see. Come on and please heat up. It takes quite a time actually. The aluminium's gone, the iron has gone. There it goes. It just takes a long time for the obsidian to go. Come along, come along, come along. While I'm doing this, I could note that the power armor actually has a power claw, which you can use to make a tool which can do absolutely everything. But I felt like doing this for a change. Here we go, some of this stuff has combined and made this, I think. Alumite. I've got 3 ingots of it, which isn't nearly enough. I've got 2 obsidian, some aluminium, so I do need a bit more iron in here. Let's put a bit more iron, a bit more obsidian, and a bit more aluminium in. But this stuff, alumite, it's a really powerful alloy actually. It makes really strong tools. Now you can just make pure iron, cast up pure iron. You can cast up a lot of the metals actually and make tools out of them, make some really pretty tools. But if I now, this is at the bottom, so this is what will come out. And you can see stuff in there looking really interesting. If I click this, I'm going to get, it is pink, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Oh my word. That is so pink. Well, real men wear pink. Okay, sorry about that, and I am back. We have probably melted up a load more alumite by now. We have. We've got some obsidian and some aluminium by the looks of it. It's the iron that we tend to run out of. So let's make an incredibly pretty pink handle. Blimey, look at that. Wow. So, to the tool forge. What we can now do is go and click on this. We need a pickaxe head, a binding and a tool rod. We have a pickaxe head, a paper binding, and a tool rod, and oh my word, look at that. Wow. Anyway, you can see compared to the stone pickaxe, it has an immensely high durability and mining speed and mining level. It is a really powerful pick. It is an incredibly pink one as well. And here at the top you can see there is a text box you can type in. That is because you can name this pick. You can name any item that you make. So what shall I name this thing? I think the limit of what I can probably call this is pink pick. It's not very the pink pick. It's hardly exactly an original name, but I can always rename it. And look at it. It is so incredibly pink. Right, okay. I am not ashamed to wield a pink pick. So the cool thing about this, I need to go find something to pick which doesn't really matter. This bit I guess can be picked out. It is really quite good and really quite fast, which is good. Now if that was all that it was, I mean this thing is going as fast as a diamond pick. If that was all that was, that would be pretty cool. It would be saving me diamonds. But what you can do is apply lots of modifiers to it. I can apply 4 modifiers to this thing. And one of them is really, really useful. It is... I will probably have to type this in directly. Is, where are we? Ball, no, wrong one. That one? The ball of moss from Tinker's Construct. To make this we need mossy stone. Now mossy stone isn't the easiest thing to come by, but you can actually make it by putting nature essence. Oh, that's a really easy way. Nature essence in bricks. Can it be done with the pure stone as well? Yeah, nature essence in the middle of cobblestone. Well, we can definitely do that. Is the nature essence down here? Or has it ended up... I think there's some still in this chest, is there? There is 4 nature essences. And there goes a tree. Very loudly. So, let us go in here and put some nature essence and some cobble, which we should have a bit of. It's tending to get cooked off and turned into things at the minute. That gets us 8 moss stone. I'll make 16 actually. Now, was it a solid block? It was. A solid block makes a ball of moss. Going the wrong way yet again. So, why is a ball of moss so useful? Yeah, repair and modification. I am going to put the pink pick in here and put a ball of moss up here. You can now see it's got a moss modifier. It's turned green just there. And can you see what it says? It says auto repair. If I hold this in my inventory, what this will do, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it because I think it only does it in broad daylight, is that it will repair itself. The moon is going down, so what I shall do while I wait for day is work on my next one and then show you. There are other modifiers you can put on which are all awesome as well. You can put on a modifier which makes it work faster, gives you more drops, all sorts of things. The reinforced means there is a chance that it won't actually lose durability when you mine something. The other thing that I want to make is a better axe, because trees. There are so many trees. And a better axe, I think, is the battle axe, because it also has a knockback. And an area of effect, actually, which is interesting. So let's see how good that is. It needs 2 axe heads. It has gone off the page, apparently. I believe it needs 2 axe heads, a big binding, and a sturdy tool rod. But I think this will be really, really awesome. So, it needs... Is that an axe head? Is that the right axe head? That is the big binding, the tough binding. What is that? That is the creeper head. Ah, that's the broad axe head. That's what I want. 2 broad axe heads and a tough tool rod. That's a large blade. That's a hammer. That is a bow. That is a basic tool rod, pickaxe. It will be in here somewhere. A sword hilt, crossbow, crossbar, a pan, a wide board, a knife. Where is it? Tough rod, there it is. We now go through all of our usual things with this. Put the tough rod pattern in. That's going to take 3. I am really running out of space now. Let us go and get a pair of chests. Let us get close enough to it to type. We've got 70 chests. That's a lot of chests. I have no idea why I have 70 of them. Now these things can actually work connected to a chest next to them, but I've put them really awkwardly for that. So I'm just going to put one here and one here and one there. Is fine. Okay, so I have done the tool rod, the pickaxe and that. I have no idea why I made 2 of those. That would be silly. And I have done with that and the one of those. And that. And I have actually also done with that. Brill. Okay, sorted. Now I have got a tough rod, I need to make a broad axe head, and I need to make a binding of the tough variety. I need to make up a broad axe head pattern, which I can't using alumite. I need to use aluminium brass. I will need more alumite. What am I short of? I have got obsidian and aluminium. I'm going to need another 4, perhaps 6 aluminium, and just absolutely loads of iron, because it is not cooking up quickly, basically. So there is my broad axe head pattern. Broad axe into there. And stone tough rod. This will be another incredibly pink thing, but I can live with that. I most certainly, let's get rid of that and that. So we now, want to bring the alumite down to the bottom and make up a tough rod. Is that alumite? It is. Did I misclick? I did. So that is a tough rod. It is a very tough and very pink rod. Put the broad axe head pattern in. Now I will need 16 for that, which I do have. So one of those. Come along, thank you very much. It is going to take a long time to fill. Blow on it, and there we go. It looks like some kid's toy, but it won't be. I have not got enough alumite. Why have I not got enough alumite? Aluminium, obsidian, iron. I assume that I've run low on that. I should also note something which you may have noticed. The sun is up, and look at the pink pick. It is back up to 101, which is its full durability. Which may not seem like a lot, but the fact is it does auto-repair. I don't know actually if some of the other what am I trying to say? Materials! My words today. The other materials will actually give it better durability. I'm not really sure of that. Now please come along and heat up. Because the viewers, they are waiting for you. Do you not know this smeltery? There we go. That is a bit more alumite. No ingots of alumite, apparently. What are you doing, smeltery? Come on, this should work when these heat up. It's saying I've got obsidian, and iron, and aluminium, and aluminium. Do I need more aluminium for it? I'm so confused. It's saying I've got a layer of alumite. That's probably because I've half pulled this out, but it is not saying that I can use it. Come along, come along. There we go, that's some alumite. Now we're cooking with alumite. I hope I'm saying that right as well. Alumite. Yep, I think so. What? Why has this completely messed up? Let's get this all out. My sincerest apologies, but this is just not working. I shall probably have to cut out and come back. There's 9 in there. So let's try putting this down again. It should take 8 alumite to fill that. And there are 9 in there. So come on, work. Work. Walk. There we go. So I am going to make the world's pinkest alumite broadaxe. So that will have durability. That's a really high durability, it's saying. 4 hearts, mining speed 8, mining level cobalt. I shall name this... let's click on that. The Jungle Tamer. Do I have enough room? Yes, I do. Because that is what I'm going to use it for. So let's take a look at this. Now that I can hear a skeleton actually, and it would be really fun to try it out on him. But for now, let's try it out on this tree. That is really fast, and as you can see, it does tree capitate. How incredibly wonderful is that? Pop. I am so happy with that. Now there is a monster around somewhere, but I think it is under the ground. I really want to find one somewhere though. Okay, so I have waited for it to be night time so that we can get a few mobs spawning so we can test the Jungle Tamer out. I've also got an iron sword out just so that I can see what the damage comparison is like. So let's give this a quick go. So an iron sword does 7 damage apparently, but 10 damage. That's not bad, and good knockback. Creeper, 12 damage, nice. So this thing, this axe, as well as being really good for the tree capitation, is also really good as a weapon, so that will save me having to carry around a separate weapon, so I am really quite happy with that. Another thing which I think you can do with this actually is if you hold down the right mouse button, yep, it pulls back like that, and you should be able to jump forward if you let go. Ooh, I let go and then let go again. But you can see, there we go. You get hunger, speed and strength and a jump boost. So yeah, it's really quite cool. Hello Creeper. Goodbye Creeper. 1 hit. Fantastic. Oh, that's because I've got strength up, isn't it? That is absolutely brilliant. No more endless embarrassment with creepers blowing up on me. So apart from it being bright pink, which isn't a bad thing, I don't know if I showed you I'd put the auto repair on it. It's given it a very green handle. I've got a very stylish arrow in the back of my head. Nice. So I am really quite happy with that. And that is going to conclude this episode, guys. I very much hope that you enjoyed it. Do like and subscribe if you did. And most importantly, I hope to see you next time. Let's go up onto the tower if we can and watch the sunrise. Thank you and goodbye.